How on earth can a modern Christian possibly cope with the problems of faith? Well, that's why we've invited a man who's studying for his doctorate at the University of Canterbury, Adam Gillard. Thanks, Adam. Specifically, you're doing a doctorate in mathematics.
Theoretical physics, more.
Theoretical physics, and you study the cosmology of the universe.
More the particle physics and the quantum physics.
Oh, particle
physics. That comes into it, yeah.
Okay, it sounds pretty complicated to me. Now, you're an atheist, you're a Christian?
No, I'm a Christian.
You're a Christian. So you're studying about the origin of the universe?
Things that are related to that, yeah.
Okay, you're studying the Big Bang and how it works, and...
Well, indirectly, I'm studying particle physics and quantum fields, and by virtue of the way people model things, that has implications for the possibilities as to what the origins could be.
You've been doing some research into dark matter.
Yeah,
it's needed to help the Big Bang model continue. Now, you actually think that the Big Bang is a plausible model to describe?
Well, it's by construction, it's based on a subset of the available raw data, and some of the raw data allows an easy construction that you put on the raw data, and allows you to make a model and then track back in time. And then by construction, it's based on the raw data, so you can say it's a good model because it's based on the raw data.
Okay. Now, do you believe that God made the universe?
Yeah.
I mean, look, this is a real question. We've got a real scientist here. He's about to get his doctorate, and he studies the Big Bang and how it works, and yet you still believe God created everything.
Yeah.
Billions of years ago, or a short while ago?
Short while ago.
Why and how?
Right. So there are two fundamental paradigms. One is like if you look at a laptop, it could have been man-made, or maybe it was not there. And if you didn't know the answer to that question, right, then it could be. And if you were to choose to assume, oh, we don't want to believe that anybody made it, right? Well, you could make lots of measurements of the laptop. You could make all sorts of measurements, and you could construct a model as to how it could have progressively got there, or somehow got there over an extended period of time.
Without human involvement.
Without human involvement, and you could look at that, and there might even be flaws initially in your model, and you might point out those flaws, but that won't be troublesome because the model's being ironed out over time. You refine your model, and you'll be in the belief that over time you'll come up with the perfect model.
So it's theoretically possible for a person to get a doctorate at university working out how a laptop arrived without human involvement.
Yeah, and you could even come up with a flawless model. Okay, you could even have a Big Bang theory of the universe that might end up being flawless, and that might perfectly explain, might perfectly harmonise with the available raw data, all of the available empirical raw data, and then you might say, well, you might be tempted to conclude, oh, well, I'm right because my model is consistent by construction with all of the available raw data. But in reality, somebody made the laptop.